Hello and welcome to Kim's Cozy Corner. I'm Kim and it's Christmas time, it's gifting time, and so we are going to make some extract. One of the things that I like to do on my channel is produce all of my own food, whether we're talking about gardening, preserving, freezing, dehydrating. I like to produce my own food. I know where it's coming from, I know what's in it, and I'm just trying to get back to my roots and learn how we used to do it before we had all these processing facilities. Now, with that being said, I can't grow my own vanilla beans. And where I live, I can't grow enough lemons. So we are going to make lemon and vanilla extract. Based on some of my past videos and comments that I had in those videos, there are a few of you out there who would love to learn how to do those things. And so we are going to start with vanilla. Making your own extract is super easy. I mean, like literally, I Googled it and figured out how to do it a couple of years ago, and I've been doing it ever since. And like here's a vanilla that I've had steeping now probably for about 6 months. I mean, it's ready. And the things that you can buy in the grocery store, it doesn't get any better than what I have here. It smells richer, it smells fuller, and this amount of vanilla, I went in the store and I took some pictures of the prices of some of the vanilla in the store. And so here are some of the pictures and the prices of how much that would cost me in my grocery store. And that's not, how many is this, 24 ounces? This is 24 ounces of vanilla. Pure vanilla is not imitation, pure vanilla. And in the store, you see how much it cost? I paid, I think, for 10 vanilla beans, I think I paid $17 for 10 vanilla beans. And once you start making your own vanilla, you never have to throw those beans out and get new beans. But I always like to keep more beans going. But it's just vanilla beans and alcohol. That's it. That's how I make it. And the price of some mid of the road vodka or rum or something like that, and the vanilla beans, you can't compare the cost that you're paying for like 8 ounces of this stuff in the store. So we are making vanilla. This is ready to go. And I like to gift vanilla in my Christmas boxes to my friends and family. Same thing with the herbs that I grow, my basil and rosemary and thyme and sage and all of those type things. I like to gift that around the Christmas time. I feel like I'm putting more of my heart in it versus going to the store and picking something up. So in addition to herbs, we will be gifting vanilla this year. And here's an example of how I like to gift my vanilla. I just put it in one of these nice little jars here, or bottles, I should say. And I have 3 vanilla beans in here and alcohol. That's it. That's all that's in this bottle. Now, it needs to steep for at least 3 months. So it needs to kind of sit around for about three months for it to taste the best. But you just leave the vanilla beans in there and it keeps getting better and better. And once all the vanilla or the extract is gone out of here, just put some more alcohol on top of it and then you can start another batch. So we will be gifting this. So since I'm gifting it, I'm going to probably go through my supply. So we're going to make some more and I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. And so one of the first things that we need to do is get our vanilla beans cut to size, or not really cut. We're just going to slice them open. If I had a container and the vanilla beans were taller than a container, then I would have to cut it down. But I'm going to actually put it in my quart jar today. So we will put that in the quart jar. The vanilla beans, I just get them from Costco. They come just like this. And so you get 10 beans. And usually your vanilla beans, they'll have an expiration date on it. It's usually a couple of years out. But you don't have to get grade A vanilla beans for this particular task or for this particular usage. But let's see, what grade is this? Does it even say? It does not say, but these are Madagascar vanilla beans. And there's vanilla beans come from a couple primary areas. Madagascar is just one of those, but this is what I'm using. And I had 2 packs. So you just open a little container like this. It comes with 5 vanilla beans. And we are going to split these vanilla beans. We're just going to split them. And to split the vanilla beans, it's just that. You're going to take one of these beans and you're just going to go from one end down to the other end. And once you split the bean itself, you will see the little teeny little seeds inside it. Now, I really don't need to open these up. I just want to share with you. Well, first, I guess I got to cut it first. I want to make sure I'm cutting it all the way through so you can see the little specks. You see that right there on my fingertip? Can you see that? That's the vanilla bean seeds. And that's what's going to make your vanilla taste delightful. So we are going to cut, I'm going to put 10 in here. I'm going to take 10 and put in here. And let me get them all split open. Now there are ways to speed up this process by pressure cooking the beans in the alcohol. I tried that about 3 years ago, and I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't like the taste. It wasn't as rich and full as just waiting, right? Patience is a virtue. And so I now make sure I got plenty going so that I don't have to worry about trying to pull something off very quickly. 10. So there are my 10 beans. Now here are 2 containers that I've used all the vanilla up in. And this one has 3 vanilla beans in it, and I'm not going to replace those. I'm going to keep those in there. And this one only, nope, it has 3 as well. So they both have 3 vanilla beans in them. And all I need to do is just refill the alcohol. So that's what we're going to do next. So I just want to show you how to refill, how to start from scratch. But there it is. This is going to be our new batch. These are going to be batches that we already had steep, and we're going to put some more in it. Now, for vanilla beans, you can use many different types of alcohol. I typically use some type of vodka, and this is a 90 proof, 100 proof. This is a 100 proof vodka. I think I usually do like 80 proof or something like that, but this is 100 proof. It's a good quality vodka. But if you want to take your vanilla, give it just a deeper flavor, you can use rum. And so I am going to start this batch with my spiced rum instead of vodka. And so hopefully I got enough to fill that up, and we'll use that first, and then we'll move over to the vodka. I'm going to do this container first because I want to make, and so this is, I don't even know this brand. I'm not I don't drink a lot of alcohol, but this was middle of the road in the store when I went to purchase it. And it's a spiced rum. Hopefully it'll fill up this whole container. Hopefully. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yep. Perfect. So for this container, I have my 10 vanilla beans in there. I have my spiced rum in there, and this is ready to start steeping. That's it. This is ready to go. And I check on it probably once a month, but by 3 months, it should be good. By 6 months, it'll be great. So that's the spiced rum one. And then for these 2 little containers, all I got left is vodka. So we're going to use vodka in those. And these little containers are a lot smaller than you think they are. So I got my little funnel in here. Just try not to overfill it. And then we just put the top back on it and giving it a little shake. You might be able to see it, but you can see those little vanilla beans floating around in there. And every week when I come back, or every month when I come back, you'll start seeing this clear liquid get brown and deep and dark and rich and delicious. So let's fill this other one up. And of course, I overfilled it, which I always do. And now this one's ready as well. So I have two very wet, one very wet bottle. Let's dry it off. So we're starting this today, mid-December, and it'll definitely be ready to go by March. This one, spiced rum, and we're going to compare the spiced rum to this one filled with vodka here in about 3 or 4 months or so. I will keep checking in on it and let you know how it's doing. And now I got to clean up my mess before I go to before we do the lemon. So give me just a moment. Now it's time to move over to the lemon extract. And this process takes just a little bit more time, but it's definitely worth the effort. For the lemon extract, you want to start with fresh lemons, and I used organic lemons, and I bought a huge bag of them. I think it's like a 3 or 5 pound bag of lemons. And I thoroughly washed the lemons from end to end. I wanted to make sure they were nice and clean. And once I had them nice and clean, brought them over to the area, and I've already done a few of these. And what you want to do is you need to peel your lemons, but you don't want the white part, right? You just want the yellow part of the lemon. And I'm not great at it, and you can see I messed up on the first few lemon here. And so what we need to do is peel the lemon, but we only want the skin. We only want the yellow part of the lemon. So I'm going to bring you in close so you can see this process. And of course, we're going to use these lemons for something else. So the first thing that we need to do is peel the lemons. And so I just took a vegetable peeler. That's how I do it. And I just want to lightly take as thin a layer off as I can. And I'm heavy-handed, y'all. But I want to go as lightly as I can down the side of this lemon. And if you go light enough, that's all you need to do. But if you're heavy-handed like me, you're going to have to do a second step. So let me get this lemon peeled as lightly as I can to try to get just the yellow, just, what you would call the zest of the lemon. Now, lemon extract is a little different than the vanilla. The lemon peels, you will eventually need to remove those. They don't go on and on and on forever like a vanilla bean. So you will eventually have to remove those from the container that you have them steeping in. But anyway, I've gotten it off. I didn't go too deep this time on this lemon. And so then I have my lemon peels here. And I have very little of the white, I don't know what you call that underneath there, that's up under the yellow skin. I have just a little bit of the white. And I am going to take my paring knife here, and I am just going to lay it on its side, and I am going to try to just scrape that teeny little bit of white that's on there off. And I'm going to be honest with you, this really didn't need it, but I'm going to scrape it off anyway. You want to get as much of that off as possible. You really just want that yellow skin, and that's it. And once you get it down to just the yellow skin with as little white as possible, you got it. That's what you're looking for. Like this piece, I did perfectly. That piece is perfect. Look at this, y'all. I'm getting the hang of this. That one didn't need much work either. I guess practice makes perfect. Now, I wanted to be able to gift lemon extract this year, but y'all, I waited too late. I still think you need a good couple of months or more rest time, even on the lemon. And I used up everything I had, and I've just waited too long. So vanilla will be the only extract that we're going to gift this year, but we're going to get this lemon going so we never run out again. Look at that one. I don't need to do anything to that one. I got it the first time. All right, we got 2 more lemons to go. So let me get these peeled and get all the lemons ready to go, and then we'll move to the next step. Now, y'all, these lemons are not going to waste. I will be making a lemonade out of these. I might even make a concentrate, a lemonade concentrate that I preserve. Just don't know if I got time to do that today or not. If I decide to do that, I'll definitely make a video so you can see it. It's a recipe right out of the Ball canning book. I think to make that recipe, I need like 4 cups of lemon juice. I don't know if I got 4 cups or not. But I could always do a half batch. For those of you who prefer my garden videos, I definitely want you to see how I spend my time in the winter. And when I'm not in the garden, I'm still trying to produce my own food. And producing it may just be making my own brown sugar. It could be making my own yogurt or my own extracts. I want to grow my own food. I want to produce my own foods. I want to stay out the grocery store as much as possible. When I went in the grocery store a couple of weeks ago, I needed some milk. I went in the grocery store. I didn't know where anything was because I hardly ever go to the grocery store for anything anymore. And I loved it. You definitely want to make sure your paring knife is nice and sharp. Now, I wasn't taught this growing up. Now, I did grow up on a small farm with my grandparents, and we raised our own pigs. We had a garden, so most of our vegetables came from the garden, most of them, and we canned. But we didn't have eggs. We weren't raising beef. We only raised pigs. But she went into the city, as we called it. We went into town on the weekends and bought all of the extracts and everything she needed for baking. So this wasn't even something that she did, at least not when I was living with her. Back in the day, I'm sure she had chickens and cows, and they milked the cows, made their own butter, all that kind of stuff. But that's not in my time. In my time, she was going to the grocery store for those type things. Now, this is something I really enjoy doing, understanding where our food comes from and the steps it takes to make that food. And once you learn the steps, you can save so much money. So much money. And y'all, I'm frugal. I don't like to spend money. I'm always looking for a deal or bargain. All right, so it's time for the next steps with our lemons. So for the lemon extract, I don't use as much lemon extract as I do vanilla. And I probably go through no more than 4 ounces of lemon extract in, I don't know, a year. I don't use a lot. I really don't use a lot of lemon extract. But I've now found that my daughters love my homemade lemon pound cake. So I'm probably going to be going through more lemon than I normally do. So I am going to make 1.5 pints of lemon. So 24 ounces. So this is, I think, 24 ounces. Am I saying that right? Alexa, how many ounces in a pint and a half?
1.5 pints is 24 fluid ounces.
I am correct. So 24 ounces is what we're going to try to make. And I have plenty. We're going to make 24 ounces of lemon extract. So it's going to look just like this, but it's going to be lemon extract. And that should get me through the whole year. I'll probably make some more 6 months or so from now so that I can gift this next Christmas. So we are going to put our lemon peels in. Now, y'all, when I was making the vanilla, I overdid it. So I have a little extra of that vodka that I poured into the lemons that I had already skinned. So waste not, want not. So I got the vodka in there. Let's finish filling this one up. And I have some to spare so we can make some more different types of extract, but don't need anything else right now. I'm thinking mint extract would be another good one I could make. Don't use a lot of mint, but if I need that mint flavor, I'm out buying mint because I don't grow it either because I just don't use it that often. But got some more. We'll make some more extract somewhere down the road. I got the lemons in there. I got so much lemon on my hands right now, I can't really smell the difference of anything else. But the lemons are in here, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I like to go to my extracts like this that I got steeping. And like I said, every couple of weeks or a month or so, I like to give it a good shake and stir it up. But there it is. I probably didn't need that many lemons in there either, but why not? Why not? Because I'm gonna be making lemonade. So that's how you make lemon extract. That's how you make vanilla extract. It doesn't take much. And they make the perfect gifts. Imagine giving someone this, something that they can use and they know you put your heart and soul into before you gave it away for that Christmas gift or birthday gift or whatever the occasion may be. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up, like, subscribe, all of those kind of great things, and we will keep the preserving going. We will keep the garden going. We will keep these videos coming for you. And until next time, and I hope there will be a next time where you come visit Kim's Cozy Corner. Bye.